Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Foxy98 here. Welcome back to a brand new video for you guys today here on the channel, and a brand new, kind of a mini exploration episode, kind of not. It's a little bit different, as you can tell by the title. Today, we're going to be seeing how accurate is Singapore on F1 2019. Now, if you guys, you probably would know by now, if you've been obviously sticking to the channel, you would have seen that I was at the Singapore Grand Prix, and I had the time of my life. And what I really wanted to do is I wanted to go ahead and go and explore Singapore very briefly, but basically see how accurate Singapore is on F1 2019. Have Codemasters done a good job in building Singapore from the ground up? So if you guys do enjoy the video, feel free to drop it a like and subscribe if you're new around here as well. This is a one-off video because, of course, I haven't been to every single circuit, so I don't know how accurate it is. So yeah, I'll do my best as well to try and include pictures of Singapore from what I took to kind of showcase each specific section, but don't quote me on that because I'm really bad at remembering things. So let's have a look then. So first of all, we are at the Stamford Grandstand, but I'm not going to start from here. I'm going to start from the pit straight and sort of travel onwards here. So let's get on with it then. I want to actually see, I'll tell you what I want to see is I want to see if I got my my hotel is around, but I don't really remember where it is. So if that's the Stamford Grandstand, it won't be that way. The Padang Grandstand is over that way somewhere. I don't think it's even modelled on there. I just heard like loads of rain come down. So where are we then? We need to get to the pit straight. That is Raffles Boulevard. So let's go this way. So here we go then. Right, we're going towards the pit lane grandstand. This is where I want to look at. Okay, so first things first then. I can confirm to you guys that they haven't done everything because you don't expect them to, but let's have a look then. So we're going to start things off over at the pit straight there now, and we've got the pit grandstand. Now, in fairness, if this is completely correct, there is literally the river just by here. I don't know what they've decided to do in terms of this bit by here. I don't know why they've just slacked freaking tarmac texture by here. This is completely wrong. So, how it actually functions on the pit straight grandstand is, yes, there is this entire river slash lake slash sea slash whatever the bloody hell it is. But what it does is it goes all the way across, and then there's another peak that Singapore carries on over there. It's like a giant river. So, yeah, they also haven't included any pythons. So, yeah, we're incorrect. So far, so bad. Not very good things going on here. Next then, we've got the pit grandstand. Now, I can confirm that this is correct. This is actually right. Now, if you go to, when you're in Singapore, this specific section here is where I'm trying to find, I tell you what, I want to see exactly where I sat. You guys, like I said, if you watch the video, you'd know. I think there's one of the railings. I sat just away. No, because this was a piece here, the row. I think I sat where this blonde woman was, because I was just outside Williams' garage there. Wait, that's Williams' garage over there. Oh, wow, I was a bit further up. Unless F1 have made... No, F1 have... They have... What the hell have Codemasters done to the pit lane? Bro, Williams' garage is all the way up here. It's like the last one. That's BS. Codemasters, sort your game out, bro. I think I sat about... No, because I was on the left-hand side of these steps. I think I was around about... No, because there wasn't even a railing there. These Codemasters don't know what they're doing with the game. I sat about here, I think. It's pretty much where I sat. You saw all the cars, they were blasting through over there. And yeah, this is pretty much where I sat. This looks about accurate from here. So this is where I sat, actually. But they did have this. And they did also have this little upper, like, VIP type grandstand. So this is correct. This is all parcel of the thing. And they did have these lights, although they aren't a different colour. So I don't know why they exist. Also, I've done Singapore in the day for this video, just so you guys can actually see, like, what I'm talking about here. Obviously, they don't have the stands and everything like that. But how it actually works is there's a bunch of scaffolding, which they haven't put in, which is, like, down in here. And then you sort of walk along... You walk underneath here Obviously, in this section here is where you've got all the bars and stuff. This building is not this high up. It's actually further up with scaffolding underneath. And then they'd say, like, yeah, your grandstand is this. And then you walk on through, and you sort of walk on up, and then you go up into here. Not through, that's not there. And then you go across, and then you take your seat like this. So this is kind of actually quite accurate. There's a few little bits missing here and there, but we're going to carry onwards. This was all here, so you literally walked all the way down. This was how you entered into, well, the Pit Straight Grandstand, obviously, and there was a lot more past here. I can confirm there are no trees by here. I know it's out of the map boundaries, but there are no trees there, so I don't know why they're there, but they are. And then we've got obviously the Turn 2 grandstands, which I saw a little bit of. I think next time, if I come back to Singapore, which I absolutely desperately would love to come back, I'd probably get a Turn 2 seat and sit like right next to these hands that are just in my way, because you could just see them blasting down the straight and then flying in towards turns 1, 2, and 3. I think it'd be absolutely epic to sit there. Also, shout out to my viewers from Singapore. I know there's a few of you that are out there that watch my videos, and you are from Singapore. Can I just quickly make a quick statement to you guys from Singapore and say that you genuinely are living and are born and bred in the best country in the entire world, without a shadow of a doubt. So yeah, let's carry on with that then. So now, like I said, it's gonna be quite a short video because I haven't technically explored every single part of Singapore, so I can't be 100% accurate. So turns 2 and 3 and 4, obviously, I didn't see any of this piece. What I did see is if we come up this way, up towards Raffles Boulevard, I did manage to get through and have a little nose. So I want to see how accurate it is. And it was from... Let's have a look. It's from about here. I mean, first things first, this ramp is incorrect. There was not a ramp. There was an entrance that you could walk up to get onto this flyover, but it was actually a set of steps that was about here, about a staircase that goes up, and then there was a little bit of a ramp up to go that way. But that was actually shut, so you couldn't get onto this freeway from here. So this huge ramp that's just been thrown here in the middle, wrong. It's not there. Well, it wasn't there when I was there, so unless I'm being wrong, I don't remember this being here. Now we're going to have a look at this section, because this is where I actually started my vlog. This is where the vlog first began. This is correct by here. There was a pathway for you to literally just walk around. Ah, no, I tell a lie. This is what we were looking at. We went up these steps here, and then this was fenced off, like we couldn't go on here. So this staircase is actually correct. Fair play, Codemasters. I'm proud of you. You're doing work. You're doing bits. So I started this vlog, and I actually went this way. Now, all these trucks and stuff just wasn't here. This was literally just one small pathway. Very, very narrow. And then it was just grass on the other sections. Definitely wasn't a crane by here, so that's false. Again, this wasn't here. This was all open. This is wrong. There were trees, actually. I do tell a lie. There were some there. But this was all actual pathway, so this is wrong. This wasn't here. No, there wasn't this here that I can remember. I wasn't really looking properly, though. Now, the entranceway. I mean, the entrance in general just doesn't exist. Basically, well, I mean, it does now, but what happened is there was an entrance to get into the circuit. There was a big entrance port right by here, and this is obviously where you would, give your ticket in, etc. On the Thursday, we didn't have a ticket. We just walked straight through, and they let you through. And then as soon as you cross the road by here, I think it's around about down this section here. It's very close. In this building, was it this building here? Was the MRT tube station. It was very close. It was around here. Also, the Amber Lounge was by here. The Amber Lounge, I believe, was where these trees are. And again, there's no bloody trees. Codemasters have an obsession with trees, and they just don't exist. So stop using them, Codemasters. Stop using them. Now, this... Oh, wow, fair play. This is actually correct. Ish. there were 2 sets of staircases to get up through this bridge. There were 2 routes, so it's not just the one, there were 2 to get to the other side. Now I'm just going to quickly hold myself on. Stop it. There we go. There were 2 routes to get underneath, and then you could exit by here. Then there was a walkway across by here, and then you could walk up this way. This by here can confirm there are no bloody trees by here. This was where these the Ferrari Challenge Cup cars and the Porsche Challenge Cup cars were. This was the garage in which the cars were being looked at. So none of these trees were here at all. This is complete and utter fake news. I didn't actually get as far up as there, but that's also correct. That massive freeway there to go across. That's right. Also, all these flowers and blossoms and these tents and these cars. Nope, nothing there. There was also an interview tent section in by here. So you could go in. Didn't know what the hell was in there. But yeah, that was something that was there. So, couple of things that are correct. Couple of things that are a wee bit false. But we're going to carry onwards. And now we're going to go to where we sat in qualifying, which was down on the exit of Raffles Boulevard. As we now blast onwards here, we'll actually be able to see my car as well, and where I flipped because, you know, I've got to create a spectacular crash to enable such sensational explorations of types. Oh, don't do that, game. There's my car. Now we have the Stamford Grandstand. Oh, right, actually, there's decent stands. Now, I can confirm that I sat here. There's no grandstands here. It actually extends. This is literally virtually the end of the grandstands. Like, if I went and hovered myself over to here, I definitely didn't sit here. No way. I was a lot closer to here. I probably sat like this, I'd say. There was a... Oh, I thought Cameraman Jack was there. No, Cameraman Jack is definitely not there. This is a viewing grandstand section for you to sort of like look at. And you'll be able to go across and stand on here, and you'll be able to watch cars like nice and close by. And you were very... I would say when you sat down, you were extremely close to this runoff section. So that's something that was fake. Coming down in towards here then, well, again, this is all just not what it was it? It's just not what it was. This is where a bunch of bars were, a bunch of other cool things. Again, you had scaffoldings, excuse me, so you could go across and obviously enter into your grandstand seats. No tents, no trucks, nothing like this. Again, no tents, no trucks across here either. Those were... probably right next to it. There was no tents and stuff by here. So, yeah, it feels weird coming and looking at Singapore from this side because it's not as accurate as I thought it might be. But yeah, anyway, so that's what it looked like. But it was actually quite cool because you sat here and then you could see the cars just up there, and you could see them flying through in towards there, as well as seeing them by here. So it was quite cool. You didn't see a flipped over Renault though. That is completely false. Also, this wall by here wasn't there, if I remember, from Quali. So yeah, that's kind of that. And then how to enter into this Stamford Grandstand. Can't actually remember. But yeah, let's move onwards then. Let's keep going. The next place that we sat was, excuse me, dropping down. Let's go to the Singapore Sling, or the Padang Grandstand as I like to call it, which is just up here. Oh my Christ, this is inaccurate as balls on toast right now. Jesus. Right, well, first of all, this is where we sat. Like I said, you know, because you need to have watched the vlogs. Cars blasting on through by here. Again, there is a stand by here. Now, there are no trees at all behind. None at all. There are no trees. Obviously, like I said, they're not going to have them in the game, but there was a bunch of bars and stuff. I don't remember this giant ass building existing either. I don't remember this. No, this wasn't there. I would have said, damn, that's a sexy building. Nope, this definitely wasn't here. You had all the bars, all the stuff. They had a bunch of barrels. There's not even the stages. They don't have the stages. There was obviously massive stages that were behind all this for, I think, who played in Singapore? It was, the ones that I can remember was, I think it was Texas, if that's a thing. I can't remember. Gwen Stefani, Swedish House Mafia, and Red Hot Chili Peppers were playing in Singapore on that weekend. We then have, I mean, this pathway does work. There was all the Portaloos by here. This is this piece here was where the official F1 merchandise store was, as well as like the, the pit stop challenges, and they had a couple of other things here. This has been poorly made. This is not correct in the slightest. Oh my bloody god. This is so badly wrong. What have you done, Codemasters? I mean, these buildings, you've got good detail on the buildings there, but no, this isn't what it is. This is, no, Codemasters. So, right by here is a bridge that you can go underneath, and there's a tunnel that you can go under, and it basically sends you back under the race circuit. There isn't a piece that I remember that you can get anywhere close to where these people are sitting right now. This is Codemasters, right? You're playing with me balls. You're playing with them. And I didn't give you consent, bruv. There was also, I actually also sat on a railing right by here, so I could look out to the Marina Bay section. Yes, there are boats that come through and through, but no, it's definitely not this far up above the water. Codemasters, we need to have some words, my friend. I think I need to give you some, I think you need to go and travel to the countries and get a bit more realization of what they are. I'm joking, I'm being really harsh on them right now, but yeah, that definitely is not how it's done. Now, the entranceway did come from all the way back here. So, back here is where then the tube station would be. So you'd sort of walk up here and then you'd go down underground. You'd have the tube station here. And basically, to get to each grandstand, you just went through the underground tube because it just takes you there. So, much easier to do. And obviously, the tube station that we got out from would send you back over to here. And then there'd be an exit just past, where is it? There's like a little, yeah, here we go. Because this giant thing is here. There'd be this. There's actually water around it. And then the exit was just past here. And then you would walk on through and out you go. Although that is there. So it looks a bit... Overall, Codemasters, you've been a bit inaccurate. I'm not going to lie to you. There's not a lot that's correct about this. But anyway, guys, like I said, it's going to be a short video. These were the specific areas that I explored. Other parts of the circuit, I can't really say because I didn't walk them fully. Actually, I did walk a bit of the last sector. Let me see if I can... If I can get to the last sector, I can try and have a look at that section. Give me a second. Yeah, the last sector is actually fairly accurate. I walked... I'm happy to actually go into the track for this. I walked and there was an exit point here, which you could go out and exit. We walked a little bit further onwards and then there was an exit. Actually, it was this exit right here. They opened up this section and then you could walk and then we exited out that way. And then we managed to find a new exit and go from there. But anyway, guys... hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. It's a bit of a short one, bit of different video, but if you guys have enjoyed it, feel free to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. And yeah, I will see you guys for the next video, which will be a proper exploration guide. I just felt like showing you guys how accurate Singapore really was, and this is how accurate it was. So yeah, take care all, peace.